Welcome to 5 reasons why your lead generation messages fizzle. Let's demystify why prospects don't want to talk with you. So, you sent out 50 to 100 sales letters to potential customers and you got one phone call back and only 3 other people going to your website. Now what? Or you did some cold calling of 20 potential customers and none of them even wanted to talk with you. Or you met some new potential customers at a networking event and they made excuses to go talk with other people without committing more time with you for a future date. How does that make you feel? I imagine deflated, baffled, and even despair about what to do next. It's time to get real about your lead generation woes. Here's the deal. Prospects don't want to talk with you because your lead generation messages don't grab them. It's time to learn the 5 common reasons why. The number 1 problem. You're too focused on you. Busy people with tons of things on their minds and action items up the wazoo will only stop what they're doing if something more compelling comes onto their radar. That means at this stage of the conversation, prospects don't yet care about your company history and the Fortune 500 clients you've done work for. They don't yet care that you do quality work on time and within budget. They don't yet care that your staff is the most experienced or has unmatched expertise. They usually don't even care about the array of services you provide. For most people, that compelling something that will stop them in their tracks, that will entice them to pay attention and listen, is a new way they can solve a lingering, pesky problem, like deficient lead generation. Therefore, it behooves you to hit the bullseye of their specific pain and problem you solve. That means you first need to figure out what their problem is and how they feel about the pain they're suffering, like the feeling you have about flatline sales and customers not wanting to talk or let alone buy your solution. Problem number 2, unsegmented customers. When vendors start to get inside their customers' heads to understand their pain and problems, vendors then realize that not all their customers have the same problem and needs. That means you need to segment your customers by the type of problem they have and that you solve. Otherwise, your one-size-fits-all message will fall onto many deaf ears because prospects won't connect with it. Problem number 3, devoid of emotion. People like your prospects make decisions on emotional triggers. We all do. If you're ignoring the pain your prospects are feeling, you are missing a huge opportunity. Your prospects all have feelings associated with the pain, discomfort, and risks they have with their problem you solve. That means you need to remind them of their emotional pain as a way to motivate them to want to change. Problem number 4, deficient value proposition. When you yourself are asked to buy something or take action, do you do it without knowing what value is in it for you? Of course not. So, does it make sense to use lead generation messages without mentioning the specific value that accompanies what you do or what is being asked of the prospect? Of course not. Then do yourself a favor. Please include believable value directly related to the outcomes of the problem you solve. That means how you can save them time or money, make them more money, or reduce risk. Or even better, mention the emotional value they will experience from solving their problem. Problem number 5, unclear calls to action. People need clarity on what to do, why to do it, and when to do it. And the action has to be relevant to them finding a solution to their pain and problem. If the action is simply going to your website for more information about who you are, or your service offerings, or your methodologies, that is not going to generate traffic. If you ask them to call you without a clear purpose in their best interest, you will probably not hear from them. Now that you know the 5 reasons why your lead generation fizzles, you need a way to help you change your messaging. My suggestion is to start with our free ebook to create your new attention-grabbing intro. You will learn how to raise eyebrows, create curiosity, and open doors when you answer the question, so what do you do? To download your free copy, go to the Accelerated Persuasion website and click on the button labeled Free ebook, Attention Grabbing Intro. Or you can call me, Scott Warner, at 888-808-1585 to talk about your situation and the appropriate next